Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my oil painting process, and along with that I'm going to share a few ways that help me stay motivated recently and also keep my creativity flowing. I really hope that this can help to inspire you to keep creating and also embrace your painting process and fully enlist your creativity. The first thing is keep it fun, because I think one of the biggest things that keep me motivated is following my most excitement as the present. Because painting doesn't always have to be serious or perfect. It doesn't have to always contain like a lot of meaning behind it. Something that always need perfect composition, for example. I realized that when I put too much pressure on myself to create a masterpiece, it just take away a lot of my pure emotion, and I lost motivation to start painting because I immersed myself into thinking too much about how to compose a perfect or captivated painting. Instead, I learned that allowing myself to paint just for fun can really bring me joy and motivation to create it. And often, that is when the best idea come to life. When I just pick up my brush and paint what I simply feel inspired to paint as the present. The idea for this painting just came into my mind when I just feel captivated with the scene in the movie Emma. I just really love the vibe and the expression that she carries in this scene, so I decided to paint. But I still learn a lot after each painting. Sometimes I just think for fun, but when I put all my love and dedication in that, I still learn a lot and feel satisfied at the same time. Sometimes when I'm feeling stuck, I just let myself paint different things, experiment with some fun stuff without even thinking how it will turn out to be. Switching to another medium is also a way. I find that there is no need to push myself to complete an oil painting in an expected time, because the more I push myself to complete, the more I feel resistant to continue. As of now, I'm just painting with watercolor. I'm not a professional at watercolor, but I just paint for fun and very spontaneously. While oil paint requires a lot of time for me to complete a piece, watercolor, although I find it's really quick, and sometimes I give myself just play with my art because I really love illustration in some vintage magazine that depict vintage fashion style. So yeah, sometimes to switch to another different style and different medium, I feel fresh again. This painting I use ink, and now I'm playing with my watercolor. This is a completely different side of my creative inspiration beside oil painting. I'm really in love with ink and watercolor illustration, especially the vintage style. I love the 19th century fashion. The detail, the elegance, the craftsmanship, they are just so incredible. A lot of times, I overwhelm myself by thinking I need to finish a painting in one sitting, but it doesn't have to be that way. Instead, when I try to be more flexible, like I'll work on this for only 2 hours today for the background, or just today done the sketching or the underpainting, and the next few days I will continue to add on some more layers, detailing the face features, and the next day we'll start to add some other elements in the background, for example. So trust the progress, no matter how small. It keeps me motivated because I can actually see the artwork coming together step by step every day. I often work on multiple paintings at once because I find it's very difficult for me to focus on just one thing for an extended period of time. I tend to get bored easily. Sometimes I feel really inspired to start a painting, but after only a few hours or several days, that inspiration fades, and I'm eager to move on to something new and start another painting. So I think that working on several pieces at the same time help me stay motivated and prevent the monotony of working on only one project for too long. And also, this approach is especially helpful with oil painting, as I often need to apply multiple layers and allow time for each layer to dry a bit. So, rotating between different painting keeps the process flowing smoothly. Working on multiple paintings at once really helped me to keep motivated also because it allows me to switch between different subjects depending on what I feel inspired by. For instance, sometimes I love just focusing on portraits and working on facial features in one piece. But if I start to feel like tired of that, I can easily switch to something else like adding flowers, dividing trees, or getting inspired by nature in another painting. Sometimes I just enjoy getting creative with costume and favorite. This flexibility to move between various elements, whether it's a portrait or only the background, keep things fresh and exciting. Breaking each painting into small sections and rotating between them keeps me from getting bored with one project for too long, and I find it's a great way to stay productive and inspired. Last but never least, remember to give yourself permission to take a break. For me, I would do some other hobbies, and that is baking. Whenever I feel bored or overwhelmed, I love to bake. And today, my best friend came to visit me, and we enjoyed baking together, which made the experience even more enjoyable. I know that when you try hard but still cannot let go of so many anxiety thoughts that are overwhelming in your mind, it's time to allow yourself some time to step away from painting. While passion for art can drive us, it can also lead to frustration and stress at the same time. So don't forget to spend time just having fun and relax. I believe that when you return to your painting, you'll feel much more relaxed and recharge your creativity and feel more motivated and continue to paint.